can see visions. I can hear voices.
Really?
I see the future.
People also come up to you for love confusions.
Oh my god, that's one of the major things. I do check the energy for the couples.
Can you share any story?
I have a very dear family friend, so he's gone through a breakup in engagement. वो मेरे पास आ गया. मैंने बोल दिया कि तुम 3 महीने रुको. मैंने लड़की का नाम भी पता है उसको.
Wow. As much as I'm a logical person, but I also know that there are things that we cannot understand.
Believe me not. Something very negative and black energy followed me, took that glass and broke it on the floor, took the sharpest broken part and poked it. The blood was flushing up.
You're saying spirit.
Fortunately or unfortunately, yes, I can feel that.
Can you know that death is on the cards?
That is something that it's...
कभी ऐसा लगा है कि कुछ होने वाला है और फिर हो गया हो, या फिर कोई अजीब सी एनर्जी फील की हो बेवजह ही, या फिर कमरे में बैठे बैठे कोई आवाज़ फील करते हो और जब मुड़ के देखते हो तो कोई ना हो. ये एपिसोड सिर्फ बातचीत नहीं, अपने आप में एक एक्सपीरियंस है. फ्रॉम चिलिंग प्रेडिक्शंस टू स्पिरिट एनकाउंटर्स, दिस एपिसोड विल मेक यू क्वेश्चन एवरीथिंग दैट यू थॉट अबाउट रियलिटी. आज की हमारी बहुत ही स्पेशल गेस्ट हैं एक टर्किश क्लेरावॉयंट, जो कि एक साइकिक रीडर हैं. वो विजन्स देख सकती हैं, आवाज़ें सुन सकती हैं, कुछ होने से पहले ही पता कर सकती हैं कि क्या होने वाला है. Isn't this amazing? वो टैरो कार्ड रीडिंग और कप रीडिंग्स के थ्रू फ्यूचर प्रेडिक्ट करती हैं. तो तैयार हो जाइए एक हाईली एंगेजिंग कॉन्वर्सेशन के लिए. प्लीज़ पुट योर ईयरप्लग्स टुगेदर फॉर स्लाइटली डिफिकल्ट टू डाइजेस्ट कॉन्वर्सेशन. So before we actually begin with the podcast, audience को मैं पहले बता दूँ, because obviously ma'am is half Iranian and half Turkish. Naturally, she's more comfortable in speaking English, but we will try our level best.
थोड़ा मैं कर सकती हूँ.
पॉडकास्ट की शुरुआत करने से पहले I will set the intention straight. The intention is that the topic of tarot reading, the topic of cup reading, and you being a clairvoyant is very mystical. It's not very common. So when topics like these often get two type of treatment. One is people blindly follow it without actually understanding it. Obviously the core of the theme is it is very curiosity driven. That is why people have the urge and curiosity to know more about it. Specifically, if the subject is telling that the subject can predict your future. And the second type of people who are critical mindset people, who are skeptics, they generally think, okay, this is all bullshit. It's all crap and you're making fool of us. So we are going to cater both the audiences in this podcast. And that's my intention, that I lead the conversation through a practical and logical mindset also. And having said that, when I sit on this side of the chair and I get the privilege and opportunity to interview and have conversation with people like you and experts in their field, I have a moral responsibility to sit with a neutral mindset, with an open mindset,
Yes.
with an accepting mindset.
Yes.
Having said that I also will lead the conversation in a logical way, but I will also be very accepting and willing to learn from you about your subject. So that's the intention. And before we begin, obviously, I want you to explain me in a very basic layman's term, as if you are trying to explain to a 5-year-old, that what is clairvoyance? Is it energy? Or is it intuition based? What exactly a cup reader do?
So basically, clairvoyant is a person who is receiving messages in different ways. Like, I can see visions, I can see flashes, I can hear voices, I can see shadows. So this is a clairvoyant. Intuitive is also always there. Intuition is always there. But a clairvoyant is a person who receives.
Awesome.
There is no education. There is no study behind being a clairvoyant.
Okay, so this is something, it is an ability that you're born with,
Yes.
and it is not something that can be taught or learned.
Absolutely, yes.
I'd like to know more कि कब आपने अपनी ज़िंदगी में महसूस किया that you can feel all these things, and how did you manage to
All
that?
right.
What was your response to whole situation?
Yeah, so bachpan se, when I was a little girl, so I used to feel things. I used to see things, hear things. And the best part was that my parents never ignored and they always encouraged me.
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, if we wanted to travel by car, if I was telling my papa that, Papa, please, let's do not go today, let's go day after tomorrow, he would have always listened to me and tells me, okay, we are not gonna go. Or buying a house, they used to take me because when I was feeling the good vibes about the house, then they used to take it. Okay, and one more funny thing, which is in those days, that when I was studying, I always knew the questions. Believe me.
Okay.
For example, if it was a physics, out of 12 chapters, I used to study maybe 2-3 chapters, and I knew that only questions will come out of those 2-3 chapters.
Really?
Yes, and I was sharing it with everyone. I was not conjuice to keep it with me.
Oh.
You know, I was proudly sharing it. I was writing it on the blackboard that, guys, just study chapter 193, something like that, and the questions will be there.
Oh my
And the people
God.
who were following it and believing it, good for them, because I was studying only those 3 chapters.
You have lived the dream of every
Yes.
child, every student on earth, really.
Yeah.
And you're saying that you already knew the questions.
Yeah,
You would
not
have
the
made-
specific questions, but
Yeah.
I knew that out of 12 chapters, which
Yeah.
chapters I need to really work and study hard.
And those turned out true.
Yeah, absolutely. For years.
People must be jealous if you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sure.
She's the real witch, huh?
Yeah. So, yeah,
Oh.
absolutely. And then when we used to travel abroad, most of the time I knew the address. I knew where to go. And so my parents also, they were following me somehow. Yeah. And about myself personally, so I know so many episodes which are going to happen. So I know it. There are good and bad, both. It's a complete package. So in both, I know. I mean, how to, somehow I am prepared for it, how to welcome it, how to take it ahead. So I feel really blessed.
Crazy. This is
Yes.
unbelievable.
Yes, it is.
This is really unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can sense through my body language, I'm already leaned forward,
Yeah.
and I am all into the conversation. would love to unleash it layer by layer.
Yes, we will.
And yeah, so you basically told me, you've shared that this whole thing, I would not use the word study. I will use this thing, this whole ability is something that you're born with.
Yes.
And बचपन में ही आपको पता लग गया कि this is something that you're feeling.
बिल्कुल.
And आपके parents ने भी acknowledge किया, आपको support किया, आपका साथ दिया. Then how did you, and obviously there are pros and cons to this whole situation. Pros is one that you got to know the chapters, cons that you already know something is bad is going to happen. And your response is कि या तो आप उस बुरी चीज़ के लिए प्रिपेयर हो जाओगे या फिर यू मे स्टार्ट टू पैनिक. Then my question is, how have you converted this whole ability into a profession?
I've been told that I need to share this power and share this gift with people.
Okay.
And I am so grateful that I follow that calling and I am sharing this and I'm continuously doing this, guiding people. Yes, that's how I started. That's how I started, making it main thing that I do nowadays. I do the coffee cup reading, future predictions, counseling, And I've been able to help lots of people during these 18 years being here and before that in my own countries.
So you're telling me, obviously, you do consultations.
Yes,
And you, through your ability of tarot
yes,
and through
Coffee
your
cup.
coffee cup reading,
yes,
you predict future.
yes.
So I would like to know the history of tarot cards. What exactly tarot originated from? What is
Okay.
this concept like? If you can explain in layman's terms.
Yes.
And then I'd like to you to do a little reading also.
Okay, I will
Yeah.
do that. Absolutely, yeah. So the tarot is just a deck. I mean, with
Yeah.
numerous of cards and
Yes.
pictures, which is involving your energy, my energy, and my reading and my explanation to you. For example, you ask me about your work. You ask me about your health, your future. I pull few cards and I will just explain it to you.
Okay.
Connected with you, and I read through you. So my tarot card is absolutely different from the another person because my energy is different from the other person.
Okay, so you are saying that every tarot
reader,
explanation,
yes.
card reader will have a different
Yes,
perception and an interpretation.
Absolutely. It is my ability how I can explain it to you and how can I answer your question and guide you.
How well do I also receive it?
Absolutely.
And if I connect with your answers, I will have more faith in your answers.
Exactly. That's why I always tell that when you are sitting opposite to me and you want to have your reading, please clear your mind. Do not try to test me.
Yeah.
Trust on me. And I always tell everyone that if you follow a certain person and you go for the counseling to that person, never come to me.
Yeah.
Because that energy suits you.
Yeah.
Go continue with that person.
Yeah. Got it.
My energy maybe suits someone else, because the moment that you are sitting on that chair in front of me, you have to have full faith and trust.
Yeah.
That's how you receive it.
Yeah.
This is the key.
Can we do one tarot card reading live?
We can.
Why
I
not?
can just pull a card and tell and explain.
Let's do this.
Right.
Let's. Are we ready, people? I'm excited. All right, we have beautiful cards here.
Okay. So when I do the tarot cards, I only need your name.
Okay.
I only need your name and your father's name. That's it.
Okay.
And or your mother's name.
Okay.
All right. And then I just pull a card for you.
Okay.
All right.
So my name is Aanchal
Yes.
with Aanchal.
Yes.
My father's name is Raj Kumar.
All right. And mom's name?
Is Manju Rani.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have any specific question?
When are we hitting 1 million subscribers at the Hocus Focus?
Oh, wow. Okay. It says lots of courageous and hard works are going on.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So it
Can you
is
show the
about
card?
to it is about to flower and it is about to come up soon.
All
Okay.
right.
This is the message for you.
This represents the work, hard work.
Yes, this represents the hard work, a lot of hard work. Okay. Who is Leo in the family?
Leo, I don't think anybody.
July, August.
July. Yeah, August is my sister-in-law.
Okay, which day?
16th August.
Okay, yeah, I think she is the Leo and very good energy around you.
Ah, really?
Yes.
Oh my God. I love her.
Absolutely. This is a beautiful energy. You asked about your business, but the
Yeah.
beautiful energy in your home
Yeah.
is a divine energy, divine blessing at your home.
Awesome. I think
Yes.
she'll be very happy to know this.
Of course. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes. Yes.
And in pre-talk, I was talking about her only.
Yes,
with
you were talking about her,
Yeah.
so her energy is here. That's why I pulled the card of hers
Yeah.
for her.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Another one.
Amazing. Great. New vision.
All right.
You came up with new vision in this entire podcast and YouTube.
Uh-huh.
So, this new vision of yours is leading you to a great success.
Uh-huh. And in fact, with my team, the day before yesterday, we were talking about some innovations that we need to make in the channel.
Yes.
So maybe that
yes,
represents.
the new vision. The new vision, whatever is going on or it is coming to your mind, please take it seriously.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Awesome.
All the best.
Awesome.
Yes.
This one's fun, okay?
Yes.
as long as it is positive, it is really fun.
Yeah.
And one more.
So, trust your journey.
Awesome.
We were just talking about trust.
Yeah.
I just told you when you sit there.
Yeah.
trust your journey, trust my words,
Hmm.
go catch your dream.
I am.
Make it happen.
Yeah, I am.
You
doing
are
that.
at the right track.
I
Yes.
am doing
Look at
that.
this card.
Beautiful.
Yes. Are we good?
Crazy. Okay, this all seems very, you know, I have two perspectives on it. One is people might think this is fun and games wherein you're pulling cards and
Yes.
you're telling me things.
Yeah.
And another perspective is when someone who is really, really going through tough times in their life and they're seeking out answers. So tools like this can be really hopeful.
Yes.
I'm not saying helpful, but very hopeful.
Yes.
Why am I using the word hopeful here is because when you're in distress, all you that need is not a solution always, but hope most of the
Yes.
times.
Yes.
And these answers can help people in distress navigate their life. And if they are sitting in this part of the chair and you are sitting in that part of the chair, they are really in desperate need of someone to guide them. That what should we do? Should we keep doing this? I think people also come up to you for love confusions because that is
Oh
one.
my God, that's one of the major things.
Huh?
Yeah.
Give us some examples.
Yeah.
Like, should I marry this person or not?
Yeah, yeah.
Does he love me or not?
A lot of them.
Like, yes or a no?
yes, yes or no,
Yeah,
yes
yeah.
or no.
Yeah.
Yeah, love me, not love
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
That happens very often. Yeah,
Yeah.
people keep coming and asking the questions and all. Yeah.
So, can you share any story?
So I have a very dear family friend. So he's gone through a breakup in engagement.
Okay.
And he was very, very upset last year.
ठीक है.
Last year in summer.
ठीक है.
Last year in summer, June, July, he's gone through the breakup, and then they sent the jewelry back, they sent the everything, whatever, रोका का सामान सब कुछ को वो बेच दिया. वो मेरे पास आ गया, बोल दिया कि दीदी आप बता दो मेरा फ्यूचर क्या हो जाता है, कैसे हो जाता है. मैंने बोल दिया कि तुम 3 महीने रुको, सब ठीक हो जाता है. First he did not believe what I'm saying. I said I promise you. मैंने लड़की का नाम भी पता है उसको.
Wow.
मैंने बोल दिया ये एस नाम नहीं बता दूंगी, ये एस नाम, ब्यूटीफुल सुंदर प्यारी लड़की तेरा जिंदगी में आने वाला है, 3 महीने आप सबर करो. हो गया.
Brilliant.
Yes.
And then he came up to you?
Yeah.
Running?
Then I was the most important person in entire wedding, and
Yeah.
I was so happy to see that happened.
Yes.
This happens. And I also stop so many marriages. People come to me for the counseling after they go through the Janam Patri and all, which I also believe because it's a science.
Yes.
I believe in astrology strongly by faith and by heart. And after they go, then they come to me to check the energy. So I do check the energy for the couples. I do check the energy for the business partners. Yes, big businessmen in the country and all around the world, they connect with me that I want to start this business. Shall I go with the partnership or not?
Oh.
Even in Bollywood, in the movies, I don't name, but the companies who are making the big movie companies of the country, they call me and they ask me that. For example, if we keep X, will sell more, or we keep Y. So I give the suggestion also to choose the actors, actresses, the name of your movies.
Okay.
Yes. So I read the energy. I see it because I see. If I tell you, okay, Aanchal, okay, if you're going to get married to this gentleman, you're going to be so happy. I read the energy between both of you. I see the future.
Awesome.
You ask me the question, I see your 20 years ahead with the same gentleman in your home happy.
Wow.
So that's how a clairvoyant can help you and guide you.
Until and unless you are in submission.
Yes.
I didn't knew up to a level such deep questions can be answered wherein you are actually helping directors in
Yes.
the casting procedure.
Yes,
and
I
their
do.
names procedure.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is one bulb on moment for me for sure.
Yes. I tell them, I say, okay, you keep this actress, this will sell off. If not, I mean, I suggest, I don't know what is the script. I don't know. I have no knowledge about the Bollywood, whatever is happening behind the camera and all. I don't have any knowledge about it. But what I feel, I share. And if they follow, then good for them.
I want to tell you that I relate so much one character of my favorite movie, Harry Potter.
Oh.
And that character is Professor Trelawney, who actually reads the cup.
Yes.
And that's the most familiar cup reader in my life that I've come across.
Okay.
And her reaction when she watches a cup, it's a grim.
Yeah.
And I think, and when you are talking to me, when you were in conversation with me during pre-talk session, I visualize the entire thing. So can we actually do a cup reading session?
We can.
We can.
Yeah.
I'm also all ready, so I'm very excited.
Anything for you.
I'm excited. Let's do this. Cup
Yes.
reading with Angel.
Yes.
All right, people. I'm really excited, Angel ma'am. Let's do it.
Yes. Okay, Anchal, please put your right hand on my hand.
Okay. On your.
Yes.
All right.
And tell me your complete name.
My name is Aanchal.
And mom's name is?
Manju Rani.
Thank you so much, darling. Thanks.
What are we doing in this exactly?
Coffee cup reading.
Yeah.
Whatever leftover of the coffee which you already drank, okay?
Yeah.
There comes a symbol, and every symbol has a story.
Really?
I'm gonna unfold so many things for you,
I'm excited.
which you're holding in your heart as a secret.
Okay.
And the end of this coffee cup, the symbols are holding so much of fate and story, which you're gonna go through now.
Awesome. So is this the shape that we're going to read?
Yeah, this and that, both. Okay, so whatever shapes comes here, I will get connect with your energy and my energy and intuition,
Yes.
and then try to give you the best message possible over whatever I can see here.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. This is a little bird here.
Okay.
This is a little bird here, which
Yeah.
bird is the sign of a good message, divine message for you. I want you to start listening to your intuition as well. This is the time for you to really listen to your calling.
Okay.
Okay? Because this is the time that you are receiving messages as well. All right, got it. Okay, so now let me just see there. Oh wow, beautiful. Okay, I already know that you're coming from the travel background and all. That is a different part. But now what I want to tell you that
Yeah.
your life will be always traveling. In your life, you will always keep traveling. The travel is there for you.
How do you make out?
I can see the different roads are there.
Okay.
And this is going out of your cup. The roads are going out of
Can
your
you have
cup.
a look at it?
Yeah, we can. You
Fine.
can have a look at it.
All right.
Okay. I can see an arrow.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to tell you congratulations. You are at the best direction possible in your life.
Really?
The arrow, just pull it as much as you can.
Okay. So the
Because you are aiming the best possible dot that can bring so much of success and happiness for you.
does it also signify that I have to be more focused?
Yes, that is also signified that you need to be more focused, which you are, I guess. Yeah, I can see that you are. Okay. Okay, I can see a new car is coming to your home. It's planning. I don't know, either you want to buy it or your family wants to buy it. It's a very good car. This car will make you to travel to the good destinations, brings happiness and togetherness.
Okay.
It's there. Touch wood, I don't see any negative things, anything. I can see the healing time of your life has started. Okay. It's only happiness.
Yeah.
The love is flourishing above your head, around you, surrounded with the correct people, and yeah, happy, very happy reading. Yeah. Wow, I can. So I want to know about the future of this. All right, let me. Future of Hocus Focus. Yes. Okay, great. I can see a trophy. Really, I can see a trophy for Hocus Pocus. Really? Oh man, it is. It is. And from here, it is like you're having a pouch. Like, Purana Zamana pouch. They used to carry and put the, food and all that. So your basket is getting full. Hmm. Got it. Just be more patient for sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just sometimes more. You are collecting it. It is coming to you. Okay. Soon. It is happening soon. Is the moment you said trophy, I felt, oop, how could you say that? Because we have been nominated for Podmasters Best Innovation category. And so that event is around the corner. Oh, yes. And the nomination, so you get the trophy and then you are just going off. So if I get the trophy, if I really get the trophy, yes, I'm definitely going to attach this whole reading and either attach my trophy to it. Yes. Then I think it'll be a good testimony. Yeah, good. Yes, yes. And she be one evidence for all of us. Yes, 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 absolutely. Yeah. Wow. Well, best. And unexpected but really highly revealing session, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed it. I can't say I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Because you feel it.
What is your take on people who says um, cup reading or tarot is just a fraud and manipulation?
First of all, you have to believe in what you do, and you need to know what you are seeking. If you want to just go through it and then find out that it is fraud or not, that's a different study, and that's a different search and line that you are going. But if you come to me for the guidance and help, first of all, you will feel my energy also. It's not only about me. You will feel that you are sitting with the correct person or with the wrong person. So I feel the same.
Yes.
At times, I go for the readings or for the meetings or sessions and all. I refuse to do it
Yes.
because I can feel so much of fraud behind the person who is sitting and pretending. Okay, so I go and I see blood in the hands of the person who's sitting there.
Yes.
Okay, I know that this person is criminal. I cannot connect with his energy and read his future. I know the house that I'm sitting, there was a murder case. Someone got shot or someone was pushed from the rooftop. I cannot sit and enter to that house. I reject. So the answer to your question is feeling. What you feel is correct. Follow it. And if I don't weaken you, if I don't drain you, drain your energy, I am a good reader when I can empower you, when I can encourage you, when I can bring hope, when I can bring your dream in front of your eyes. Then I am a good reader. If I am a fraud, I will try to pull you down to earn out of you more. Because that's the point, that people are ready to give everything to come out of it. But I will start just pulling you up. That is also another thing that you can say.
That's the best thing about these mystical sciences.
Yes.
That there's a very thin line of crossing and taking advantage
Yes.
of your situation.
Yes, absolutely.
Because you have the power, because people put you on pedestal, your profession makes you flamboyant and glamorous and put you in such situation wherein you can predict people's future, wherein you can help them in taking their life choices, their
Yes.
career choices, their love choices.
Yes.
It's very thin line of taking advantage and guiding.
Whatever you are, whatever I am today, it's just with a blink of eye everything can change.
Yes.
So I don't get in that thing, oh, I can do this, or I am this one, I am that one. No.
Yeah.
And plus, I don't complicate cases for people
Yeah.
to drag them more with me.
Yeah.
I guide them directly and I go. And my charges will never change based on their status or their job or their level of whatever they are.
Yeah, that's
It's
beautiful.
it's exactly same for everyone.
So people like you understand the responsibility and the sanctity of their
Absolutely,
profession.
I am responsible because when you are here sitting with me, I mean, your reading can change my karma.
Yes.
It can bring good karma to me, or it can take away good karma and bring bad karma, because you are going to base your life from today based on my words and my guidance. So I have to be very, very truthful to you.
Again, this question comes from a skeptical mindset, that how do people know that you are not projecting your own thoughts onto someone else? Those are the energies that you are catching for them. I mean, you're not just making up stories.
I think that comes from the experience of being with me and following me and coming to me for the readings. Initially, at the first reading, is just based on trust, like any other things in life. Yeah. It starts with trust and then establish the rest of the things.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
a one time thing. I think it's a.
I always tell to the people who come to me, I say, you come to me, and from my side, when you shake my hands, I will never leave your hands. It's totally up to you. I will guide you by heart, by faith, but it's totally up to you. You want to hold my hands? Good and well. If not, then I wish you best of luck. So it's a process, it's a journey.
Yeah. It's a.
And then you become part of my life.
Yeah.
Because I imagine you, I put myself in your situation. That's how I think they'll say I can also guide you.
I think it's purely energy based,
Yes.
intuition based conversation and tool that we're talking about.
Yes,
If
yes.
someone is in alignment, then only they will benefit out of it, and then only you will be able to help him or her.
Yes.
Okay, one more question that comes to my mind is that, is it karmically wrong to predict someone's death?
You know, better not to speak about it, because that is something that it's only and one he can just,
Can you know that death is on the cards?
Yes, fortunately or unfortunately, yes, I can feel that.
Okay.
Yes, not on the cards, but I can feel that.
Okay.
Yes. I'm just talking about my own case, which I can share.
Yeah,
Before
please.
COVID, and from January, I have my history of my Amazon order. I started buying sanitizer, gloves, and masks. I collected 25 liters of sanitizers, okay, Dettol and whatever you call it, and maybe more than 500 masks. And I tell you what I have done with that later. And then I stopped going and meeting my friends and people. And I was telling people, I don't know what's going to happen, but something will happen. We will use this phrase like, I don't know what is this, but like before Renaissance and after Renaissance, we will use the same term for whatever is going to happen, which we are using before COVID and after COVID.
Really?
So I knew something is going to happen. All right?
Are you for real?
Yes, I'm telling you.
That
and
happened in
my
January.
own case, yes, in January. In my own case, in February, I've decided that I am going to visit my parents.
Okay.
So I bought a ticket for 18th March 2020 to go back and visit my parents. Before going, 4 days before going, I wrapped and packed my home in a way that like I want to just be away for a long time. My family members, they said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I don't know, but I feel that I'm going to be away for a long time."
Wow.
I took the last flight flying from India, going to Tehran. And when the pilot announced that we are above the sky of Iran, I started shivering and crying. Air hostess came to me and said, "What is happening?" I said, "Something really bad gonna happen to me this time." And unfortunately, that is the day that I landed. And after 6 days, I lost my father. That was the saddest part. But I'm so grateful because I knew that is happening. And when I closed my door to go, I looked up, I looked at my home. I always talk to God directly, the way that you and me are talking. I said, God, I am going and I'll be back after 7 months. Please look after my home. I left March, I came back in October because I lost Papa on 28 March, exactly 9 days after I landed. And then I stayed back with mom because it was COVID, it was global quarantine, my brother couldn't travel. So I stayed there and I came back 16th of October. I was back to my home exactly 7 months. So this is about myself and I feel very happy about it. Yes, I could feel the death.
But you didn't knew it was your father's
I
death.
didn't know. Because who's gonna feel the fear when you are going home? I was shivering. I said, I don't want to land. I know something bad gonna happen. I knew it. But unfortunately, we lost Papa in those days. But I'm so happy that, but I'm so happy that I was there with him. I was with mom. Sorry, still I'm getting emotional. So I have a very dear friend from Bollywood. He came to me. He asked for the reading. I started looking at a cup. I said, what are you doing here? He said, what? I said, please take the flight and go back home. He said, oh my God, you are scaring me. I said, please go and spend time with your parents. He said, all well. I said, I'm finishing. You just go.
Really?
Yes. And he trusts me and he believes in me. He went, he called me, okay, I'm taking flight, I'm going back home. And by 4 a.m., same night, I received a call. He is holding and crying and telling me, thank you so much for sending me back home because I've spent last few hours of my father's life with him. So this much I can say. And I always say, because I feel this is a blessing if you can hold your loved one's hand when they are taking to the different.
This is unbelievable.
Yes.
This is for the very first time, I think. Yeah. This is for the very first time. Me sitting on this chair, getting going speechless, feeling this numbness. And generally, people go gaga and crazy and silent after I perform magic.
Yes.
But this is for the first time I am feeling the same feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I respect that, and I can see that on your face that you're very empathetic. You feel it.
Yes,
And I can feel that through you.
Yes.
Because I'm a firm believer, as much as I am a practical person, as much as I'm a logical
Yes.
person, and I deal life with logical lens.
Yes.
But I also know that there are things which are not in our control.
Yes.
There are things that we cannot understand. That is not true, that they are not exist.
Yes, absolutely.
So sometimes we have to take a leap of faith. Sometimes we have to let things be. Sometimes we have to go by the flow.
Yes.
And sometimes we have to allow ourselves to feel.
Yes.
Because mind can manipulate us. But
mind can manipulate you, but if you learn to listen to that
Yes.
calling,
Yes.
if you learn to do not ignore what you feel,
Yes.
right? So I'm talking about 2017.
Okay.
So I woke up in the morning
Mm-hmm.
because 4:35 is the time that I wake up and I pray every day. I do my meditation, I do my riyaz, whatever I need to do, that's my time.
Yeah.
Because I believe I make it simple. I believe God is quite free that time.
Yeah.
Rest of the people are sleeping.
I think every religion teaches you that thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the people are sleeping, but the
Yeah.
people who are really seeking, they are awake and they are trying to connect.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Hinduism, we call it Brahma Muhurat.
Okay.
And in Sikhism, we call it Amrit Vela.
Okay.
And this is a whole concept that rise early in the morning.
Yes.
Before the sun and pray.
Yes.
And have your prayer and
Yes.
Nidnam, do
Yes.
your puja and have that conversation with God, especially at that point of time.
Yes, absolutely.
So that on that time you are able to connect better.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is 27 July and there is monsoon and massive barish and everything.
Yeah.
And I have 3 meetings. So by 5:30 a.m., I sent a message to all the 3 ladies. I said, I'm sorry, I cannot meet you today. I knew that I should not go out of home today.
Okay.
So I prayed, I finished, and then I received a call from my maid by 8:39 that Didi, मैं आज नहीं आऊँगी. I said, okay, don't come. I'm talking to God. I said, God, I know that she is also not coming, so I have to be at my own zone. I have to take care of everything. You want to make me busy at home. And then I wanted to make tea. There is no milk. I wanted to go get the milk and from the grocery shop. I went down, I saw it's raining.
Yeah.
I went, I got the milk. I came, I saw my car is punctured.
Wow.
Again, I'm telling God, I said, God, I'm not going to go. I'm going to stay inside only.
Actually, he's giving you all the signs. Yeah.
Yeah. And I did not ignore from the time that I'm awake. And I'm connecting all the dots. So I came, I made my tea and everything. And sink is always clean, of course. And then I washed a cup of the chai that I made and I had. And I put it in the basket. Believe me not. Like somebody, some energy, took that glass and broke it on the floor, and someone took the sharpest broken part, which was like a talwar, and poke it on my ankle and cut the vein. And because it was a main vein, the blood was flushing up to the high level of the wall of the kitchen, and it was getting clotted because it was from the main, and I am not able to stop it. And I'm calling everyone for help. Nobody is there. Neither my landlord, nor my friends, nor my family, nobody is there to help me. And I am seeing the blood is flushing out. And I am a person, I cannot see blood. To be honest, I faint. But I was running from this room to other room, getting all the towels and all the kapra to just hold it. But it is opening up, opening. Then
You're saying an energy.
and a spirit, something very negative and black energy followed me because I was helping a friend to remove a black negative energy from her daughter's life, which she was going through for 20 years.
Oh my God.
I was helping her to remove the black energy with the power of prayers, because my only and one remedy is prayers. I don't tell you wear this stone, ye mat khalo, wo mat pehno. No. I deal with energy and prayers only. So that negative energy did not like me. So that energy hunted me at my own home.
And then what happened?
Then I started recording videos, opened the door of house. I sat in the corridor. I said, okay, if I faint, because I knew this is going to be massive.
Yeah.
Somebody finds me. Meanwhile, 2 family members came and they saw me, they pulled me and they took me to the hospital. And that negative energy was so strong, I can't tell you. What I have gone through, the pain, the operation, everything. But after 6-9 months, the wound started opening up because my body started rejecting the stitches threads which they used. Then doctor again opened up and the wound became like an eye. If you look at this one,
Oh wow.
it became like an eye, evil eye.
Crazy.
That's how this part of my foot, which you can say,
Yeah.
I tattooed the evil eye. This is the exact part which I had the cut. So the negative energy really tried to affect me.
This is crazy.
I am just sharing my personal experience.
This is crazy and too much to digest at this point of time. But and what happened after that when you went to the hospital?
So I went to the hospital, and then doctor say that we have to just go for the X-ray because there might be some glasses on it. So it was so painful, but somehow I was awake when they were doing operation. Because they couldn't give me the proper anesthesia, So they did an epidural on my, spine and everything. And I could see the operation. I've seen the operation, everything.
Yeah.
But while seeing the operation, I was just trying to focus in my healing.
Yeah.
And I was praying.
And what happened to that spirit that was there at your home at that point of time?
Okay. Then I came home. And then did the major cleansing every corner.
How do you do cleansing?
The major cleansing is the simple one is the salt and vinegar, kala namak and sirka. You put it pocha and everything. And then you can burn the sage. And then I will do the green leaves every corner of my home. I leave it, let it just, get dry and then throw it out. Okay. And so much of prayers.
Okay.
So much of prayers. If you come to my home 24/7, I am having this Om.
Wow.
Yeah. This is a cleansing, mantra. It is ongoing.
Yes.
And I have so much of bells. I walk and I just touch the bells. All the bad spirits, all the, negative energies just will wash away.
And what happened to that case?
Exactly after 2-3 days of what has happened to me, my friend's daughter was cured.
And what exactly was the problem that she was dealing with the whole 20 years?
It was back to back health problems. And then miraculously, her report came and they said, we don't know, but you are cured. But I paid for it also.
I was coming to this question only, that this whole case has affected you on such deeper levels, not just your mental health, but your space was invaded, you're physically wounded, you have to go through surgeries.
And for a long time, I've lost the movement of my fingers.
Yeah.
I became, paralyzed.
Yeah.
I was not able to drive. I was not able to walk. I was sitting in bed and crying that, God, what has happened to me? I was trying to help someone.
So these are the repercussions of being a healer also.
Being a healer. So I strongly believe in bad energy.
Yeah.
I strongly believe in the power in eyes that we carry, which we call it nowadays nazar, which we call it evil eye. I strongly believe. Why? Because we say that the eyes are the windows of your soul. All right? So in your eyes, you carry so much of power and energy. And it's not necessary about being envy. Even a compliment, a good vibe can.
Really?
Yes. Even a extra compliment. At times, you are so bold and beautiful of so many people. That's why, if you notice in common things, I praise you, but then I say touch wood, for example. I say nazar na lage. We say it immediately. Even after good words, we use this also.
Yes.
So it's not only about the enviness or heavy thing. This is either consciously or, intentionally or unintentionally. This can happen.
Because now we know nazar is real.
Yes.
How do we protect ourselves?
Okay.
How do we guard ourselves? How do we make our energy and aura so strong that even a compliment or even a envy from all these people do not touch us?
So what I do personally, I'm going to give you a tip to everyone.
Yeah.
So the moment that I want to leave my home, I zip up my aura.
How?
That's through the meditation that I do. So no energy can come close to me. Now I am sitting with you, I am zipped, I am sealed. I don't exchange or I don't transform, I don't carry an energy or I don't give an energy. What you take is your call, your take. That's absolutely fine. So that's how I protect myself from nazar, you say it.
Actually, you have been using the word callings a lot throughout the podcast.
Yes.
Have you seen Manifest?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now the conversation changes and it becomes more interesting.
Yes.
People, All the 8 to 8ers, attentions please. When we are referring to the word calling,
Yes.
people can understand it better. Do you receive such kind of callings?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I do. I do. I do. Yeah. I receive such kind
And
of
you hear
callings.
stuff in your ears.
I hear. I see shadows. I see lines at times.
Lions.
No, lines of a message in a line.
Oh.
Or I see words, and I see spirits also.
And how do you interpret those?
And they are all. I mean, it's nice to see them. There's nothing scary about it, nothing fearful about it. The spirits are the first thing that I feel wherever I go, if they are there, and I always make a very good thing with them. Always. Whenever I see, I pray and I just tell them that I'm not here to disturb you. You're here, I'm here. Let's be together in a peaceful state till the time I'm here.
Have you ever spoken to a spirit?
Yes, I did.
What
Yeah.
kind of a conversation it was like?
I asked for help. I don't know it was a spirit or it was an angel. I really don't know.
So what is the difference between angel and a spirit?
So angel is a divine protector, right? Angel belongs to the different world.
Realm.
Yes. A spirit is
Us only.
us only. This is the difference. But yes, I've connected. But I don't know what was it, because it was so positive and it was so easy. The energy was like a feathery flowing energy. I could see like a cloudy vision,
Okay.
and I could smell a beautiful aroma which I can't even explain to you. Was it spring flower? Was it fresh smell of sand and ocean? Was it the smell of the rain? I can't even explain.
Had it been a camera in your home, then we would have recorded that whole thing, right? Of you getting stabbed by that spirit.
Trust me, there is no logic behind. We all are educated. We know that a glass never bounces back.
Yeah.
You throw a glass, it will break and splashes, but never bounces back. Like somebody really took that sharp part and poke it in my ankle.
So my question here is that all the signs that you were getting from the
Yes.
morning, the maid called off,
Yes.
and your puncher, the
Yes.
rain happened.
Rain.
Were all these signs were from the god or from that spirit to make you stay at your home?
Both possible.
Yeah.
I took it as the way that God doesn't want me to go out.
Yeah.
That's how I started messaging clients that I'm not gonna come.
Yeah.
But maybe the spirit was keeping
Yeah.
keeping me alone at home.
It was a trap for you to be at
Yeah.
home. So basically, I'm in a different zone right now because I get to sit and interact with so many professionals, experts from so many different fields daily.
Yes.
I really cherish this, and I'm really grateful that I have the opportunity and the privilege to have these conversations at my ease and experience this kind of conversation at first hand for sure. How do you protect yourself, because you have also now seen the repercussions of healing? Yes. And your home being vandalized?
Before, I used to just get so much involved in the energy, in the pain and everything, and it was really, really affecting my own health. Then I have learned also, because what I do, nobody taught me before.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yes, I have this degree, that degree, that's academical, whatever I've done in this beautiful country.
Yeah.
But this readings, this psychic energy, this psychic readings, nobody taught me, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Okay, I connect with maybe the way that I do my tarot card. Lots of people question why she is doing like this, or maybe when I see the coffee cup, they say why she is doing that. This is not that. No, I am not going step by step about that, because it's me, it's my energy. So I protect myself with the power of prayers. because this works for me. And I believe in prayers a lot. I've seen miracles in my life, in other people's life also.
That is beautiful. We're almost at the end of the podcast.
Okay.
And I have something really interesting for you. We are going to play a myth buster round.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you questions, obviously, and you will tell me just to create more awareness if this is true or false. All right, let's do
go.
this. Tarot predicts the future exactly. True or false?
False.
Clairvoyants can read your mind.
No.
But Aanchal Rajkumar can.
Yes, you both can.
Huh?
You and
No,
your brother.
I'm just kidding. We can't read your mind. We give you an illusion that we read your
Yes,
mind.
yes,
Yeah, so that's
yeah.
the difference.
No, but clairvoyant cannot read your mind.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cup reading only works with tea, not coffee.
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
Okay. You should never read your own cards.
No, you can read your own cards.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Tarot attracts negative energies. Huh?
Not at all.
That's one of the comment section that I read and I thought I
Not
should add
at all.
this. Okay. Pregnant women should not get readings done.
No, of course they can. They are one of the most curious people to
No.
want to know about everything.
So can we also
Actually, I have
predict-
so much of pregnant ladies who come to me for predictions.
Really?
Because I feel that I can also predict and it's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And has it happened?
Oh, many times.
And it has corrected.
Yeah.
It has been
Yes.
the way you've told them.
Yes.
Have you ever come across a case wherein it doesn't turn out?
Yeah,
well?
yeah, of course. Yeah.
And then how do people react to that?
No, very positive. Good, positive. Because they say, okay, because my answer is I'm not a god, right?
A reversed card is always a bad sign, is it?
No,
If a reading is bad, it can curse your future.
not at all.
What are the misconceptions that people generally do have that I have not mentioned it here?
All
But
right.
they do have, and you want to break it down.
Okay. So, first of all, they think that at times they come, they think that, okay, I have all the answers. I'm human. I have the bones and skins and veins and everything like you. I mean, yes, I'm blessed with some gift and, if you can call it power or, being a clairvoyant. But I am also human. At times, I cannot answer you, whatever it's there. So expectations.
Expectation is one.
Yes.
Too much expectations.
Too much of expectations.
What else?
Then what else is that if I give a time frame, so they really look forward to that time frame. That is also there.
Okay.
So they keep coming back and asking the time frame. And touch wood, and it's usually correct. Maybe, yes, 90% of it is correct.
So that's a brilliant rate, by the way.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's have a rapid fire round.
Yes.
And you can answer it as quick as possible.
I try.
Yeah. Most bizarre thing you have seen in a cup.
Oh my God, the gods and goddess, all the shapes of the gods and goddess, which is unbelievable.
Really?
Yes.
And what does it signify?
It's, of course, divine protection, blessings. And when I see the god or goddess in the cup, I don't continue the cup because I will tell you that this is, who am I to talk to you?
Wow.
I've seen many times Ganeshi in my cup. I've seen Shivlings in my cup. And I close the session immediately.
Wow.
I say, I cannot guide you.
This is
I have seen a letter written Allah, for example. I say, who am I to tell you? Just we don't do this. And I don't charge you for that. I say, no, we are not going to just go and ask God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful
This
thing.
is, yes.
Yes, that's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Continuing, zodiac sign you find most dramatic.
Okay, please let me do not talk about it because then I don't want to have enemies about the, out of the beautiful 12. I think we all are dramatic somehow. All the zodiac signs are dramatic.
You're just playing it safe today.
Yeah.
Okay. One celeb you'd love to do reading for.
So many of them are there.
Okay. just name anyone.
I would like to meet one-to-one with Shah Rukh Khan.
Hope he catches this podcast.
Yeah. I have a very good top level of the Bollywood list.
Yeah.
But Shah Rukh, not yet. but I'm gonna manifest. You're gonna call me, bro.
If not this profession, what would you be?
I will always be a healer, doing something with human.
You love human connection.
I love human connection. I love to read people's energy. I love to deal with people
Yeah.
one to one.
Got it.
I can't sit behind a desk and do the office job. No, that's not me.
That is one answer that I can 100% relate
Yes.
to. Because I also
I'll be
feel very
in
fidgety.
any field which I can have this.
Yeah. I'm at my best when I'm interacting with people. I am at my best when I'm in front of camera
Yes.
or on stage.
Yes.
Yeah. One daily ritual you never skip.
My morning prayers? Never.
All right, we have just finished not so rapid fire round. Well, I just want to say this to you.
Yes.
I tried my level best to lead this conversation from both the angles. But the best thing about this conversation was that it was ultimate free flowing conversation, and I did not have to look at my scripts at all, at my questions at all.
Yes,
It just came up
Oh, yeah,
naturally.
absolutely.
And I love your energy. And I
Thank
think
you.
I say this to people who are very well experienced, and they've dealt with so many people in their life. After you gather an experience of dealing with so many people, we generally become very transparent. We can read energies apart. Chuck the profession of yours.
Yes.
Then also we can read between the lines, and we can read people's energy, and we can actually know if they are buttering you, if they are actually genuine, if they are in alignment.
Yes, correct.
As humans also, we have that ability if we are in tune
Yes.
with ourselves.
Yes.
But having said that, specifically you, now that you're an empathetic person, you read energies, you're prone to energies, and you feel people more than any normal individual. I really hope that this whole vibration at our Hocus Focus studio and meeting us was a good experience for you. It was
Absolutely,
absolutely
yes,
a
for
very, very refreshing conversation for me. Very less I get to spend time with people who are less logical and more in tuned with themselves, because people nowadays are not giving themselves, allowing themselves to feel themselves, because they don't have the time.
Yes.
And your mind takes over and the routine takes over. You have not you've left giving importance to your intuition and your feelings. So through this conversation, I just want to give a gentle reminder that allow your intuitiveness to take place in your life.
Yes.
Yeah.
So with this intuition and with the energy reading, I also communicate with animals. I just wanted to mention this because
Wow.
I'm sure it's quite interesting for
Yes.
everyone and you
Yes.
also. I communicate with animals. I know the animal language.
At the beginning of the podcast, I mentioned one of the characters that I associate you most with is Professor Trelawney. But now, since you said I speak with animals also and I can feel them, now that I know that you are partially Harry Potter and you can communicate with Nagini.
Nagini, I'm not sure, but definitely with cats and dogs because I have 2 adult cats and I'm blessed with 4 kittens now. But yes, I mean, yeah.
So does, for people reference, does the conversation look like the similar thing when we visualize Harry and that snake talking? How is that like? Angel and her kittens talking?
Yeah, I talk to them and they, I know exactly the language. I know exactly what they want. And they talk. I mean, I
Wow.
can't explain, but I know.
Wow.
And I communicate people with their dogs or their cats. If a dog is not feeling well or if a cat is not feeling well,
Wow.
I communicate. I come to know which part is in pain
All right.
and
so
why this dog is not happy, why this cat is so hyper, for example.
Yeah.
So I communicate, I give them
Guidance.
guidance for that as well. Yeah,
This is brilliant.
I've done it so many times.
This is mind-boggling. This
Yeah.
is beautiful. Just not limited to humans being, but entire being.
Yes.
Wonderful.
yes.
This is again beautiful conversation. I really hope that people connect to our conversation because it was as transparent as we can get. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for the conversation. Thank you for being vocal.
Thank you so much for beautiful podcast and wish you all the best.
ये एपिसोड थोड़ा मैजिकल और मिस्टिकल सा लगा होगा ना, मगर हमेशा याद रखना कि आपकी असली सुपर पावर आपकी सेल्फ अवेयरनेस है, चाहे वो कार्ड हो, कप हो या क्लेरावॉयंस हो. अगर ये सब टूल्स आपको आपके अंदर झांकने में मदद करते हैं तो शायद इसमें कुछ बुरी बात नहीं है, शायद इनमें सच में कोई पावर है. बट अगर इस कॉन्वर्सेशन को सुनकर आपके अंदर क्यूरोसिटी जगी हो, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट जगा हो, कंफ्यूजन जगी हो या फिर क्लैरिटी मिली हो तो डू लेट मी नो इन द कमेंट सेक्शन बिलो. ऑल्सो हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें बिकॉज मैजिक तो अभी शुरू हुआ है. सो डोंट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब इंडियाज फर्स्ट मैजिकल पॉडकास्ट Hocus Focus with Aanchal, and I will see you again on every Thursday 8:30 p.m.
This is what I want you to do, Angel ma'am. I want you to run the name of your friend in your mind. All right. All right. Yes. I want you to think of the first letter. All right. The second letter. The third letter. I think I got it.
Interesting. She's good.
If I say FIR, it ends with H. Yeah. This is what I wrote. What you said?